are great performers. Thank you. That's also for me. Can I hear a cheer from everyone here who has friends? Who here has friends? You love to hear it. I don't want to brag, but I also have friends. I like my friends. They're great people, and if they aren't, they're great to be around. No, I really like my friends, but nothing makes me wish more intensely that they would be shot to the center of the earth than when one of my friends starts describing their dreams to me. You never ask for the dream conversation, and you're never asked if you want to have the dream conversation. It's foisted upon you. Someone drags you by your shirt front to stand in front of them as they free-form audio journal at you for the next 20 to 35 minutes. It's not a conversation. There's no exchange of ideas. There's no tete-a-tete. There's no back and forth. Someone's talking at you, and someone else is being held emotionally hostage. Yeah. See, people dream because your subconscious has to mulch through all of the stimulus it sees every day. So it has to be able to sort through things that are information and nonsense. The information can get saved as a memory, and the nonsense gets filtered out as a clown final exam naked combo nightmare. Trying to understand someone through their dreams is like trying to deduce their opinions on art and cinema through sifting through their garbage. Except instead of breaking into their home, they bring the garbage to you and then force your hands deep into it and then watch you as you look at it. It's great. Now, back in the bad old days when all it took to be burned as a witch was to have a cat, have opinions, and eat vegan, so everyone here, people thought that dreams were supernatural messages that you had to interpret as omens. This is incorrect. It's mulch. So some of these interpretations kind of make sense. If you dream that you're falling, you might feel powerless in your everyday life. If you dream that you're being chased, it means you're avoiding responsibilities in the waking realm. That's a word-for-word verbatim read. Wild. If you dream that your teeth are falling out, it means you're vain, or afraid of death, or about to come into a large sum of money. Because dreams make no sense, they have to kind of stretch their interpretations of them. So most people who believe in dream meanings fall into one of two camps. They either go for as vague, wide, and generally pleasant as possible, very much like every dream funnels down into examine your life, cherish what you have, look at the effect your actions have on others. It's very sweet, very nice, very cookie-cutter fortune cookie Chobani lid sentiment. The other camp of dream interpreters go off the wall. They go absolutely modern art crazy with it, wherein if you dream that you're piercing your own lip, that means you said something harsh and awful to a close friend of yours and you wish you could take it back. But you also know that you can never really take it back and heal that rift in a relationship. You can only pay it forwards and move on. If you have a dream that includes a bumblebee, which symbolizes distress, that means you have a sense of lurking menace that some non-specified and non-human force is going to come and cause problems in your life. Because when I see a bumblebee, I think of two things: the coming of spring and an unnameable dread. Specifically, and this is the one that really got me mad about this, if you have a dream that you are lost at sea in a red, specifically red, leather boat with your current significant other, yeah, a universal experience. We've all had the leather boat dream. It means that you and that significant other are truly in love and you must get married no matter the cost. What? I don't want to put that much standing and trust in my mind garbage. In my nighttime mind mulch, it doesn't deserve that. At best, hearing them recap an episode of a television show you do not watch. It's not the first episode either. It's like middle of season 3. All of these characters I do not know, are sharing meaningful looks I don't understand. All of the plots and subplots have been set up way before this. They keep panning to this empty love seat that I do not know why. I don't know any of the subtext. I don't know any of the symbols, but thank you for your book report on this Mad Men rerun. At worst, hearing someone's dream is like listening to them first draft a bad poem, and all first drafts are bad. All first drafts are bad. The art is really in the edit, we all know this, but this one's going to stay bad. exactly the poem you would write in high school English, where the only fueling emotions were desperation, exhaustion, and a medically unsafe level of sleep deprivation. And like the fueling, moving, all-encompassing sense of brokenness because you're still in the closet. You know, universal stuff. It's just nouns, adverbs, and metaphors ruthlessly shellacked together into stanzas. It's very much like, I am a broken beer bottle in the driving way of a bowling alley. I taste the turquoise tears of terrified turtles. My father is present. All of that. Like, we all have bad dad memories, and they all need to go somewhere. We all have those memories. We all have the story of our dad and I in an IHOP, and we're in the direct trajectory of the balloon artist, and your dad spies two twin boys going absolutely feral with foam pirate swords, so he decides to ping the spoon back off of your head as a preventative strike, his words, to stop anything from happening. We all have that story. We get it. We all have it. We all have it. Okay. So with all of that said, I've been having some pretty weird dreams. My dreams have really matured with me as I've aged. We've really, the tone in the medium has shifted. We started with like fun, pulpy horror movies that you go see in a drive-thru, like, oh no, I'm in a big bucket of brightly colored letters and numbers on top of a rooftop, and there's a giant black and blue butterfly with a man's voice that keeps saying it wants to eat me. By the way, in dreams, butterflies are supposed to represent all-encompassing universal love. I felt no love from that husky voice discount Mothra. Also, I had that dream pre-kindergarten, and it is lodged into my brain. Always, all the time, I can just pull it up. I had a midterm yesterday with concepts I had to struggle to remember that I'm going to use for the rest of my life and my career. Essentially, my brain said, no, keep the butterfly. The butterfly stays. You're going to need it. Keep the butterfly. So, my most recent nightmare was about consequences. We moved from fun, pulpy horror fix to Oscar bait drama. As in, I am possessed and I'm driving a boat and I'm trying to crash the boat's full of my friends, and then I fail. And then I have to apologize to all of them as we get off the boat. No more fun horror movies. No more cheap costumes. We are just full blown. It's all bad. We've moved from like, someone popped out at me in the shadows to there are